Hi, this is Bill, and I'm going to give you a few quick tips on how to do the background research for your poem using the EBSCOhost databases. There are three EBSCOhost databases that I would recommend for this, and I have links to all three of them in the research guide, but they are Academic Search Elite, Masterfile Premier, both of which will find you articles from magazines and other periodicals, and also Newspaper Source, which will look for newspaper articles. They all search the same way, and I'm going to do the demonstration in Academic Search Elite, but please try all three if you need to. Um, Look at the assignment instructions. Part 2 of the instructions will give you a very good start on how to search the databases. As it says, pick out some keywords that relate to exactly what you're looking for, and split the keywords up between 2 or 3 search boxes. So, for example, if I'm looking for the story of somebody who was in a Japanese internment camp during World War II, I might use internment camps as one search term, and I'll come down to a second box. Oops. Type Japanese into the second search box, and then come down to the third. Just because if I left it at internment camps in Japanese, I'd get lots of articles about Japanese internment camps, but I'm really looking for an article that gives me the story of one particular individual. So if I type prisoner into the third box, it's more likely to limit my results to those kinds of stories, or at least get me closer to them. Be careful, though, about what terminology you use. It really depends on the historical period and the place. For example, if you're looking for somebody who was a prisoner of war during Vietnam, they're going to be referred to as a prisoner of war or a POW. If you're looking for somebody who was or is in Guantanamo, they're more likely to be referred to as a detainee. On the other hand, if you're looking for somebody who was imprisoned in a German concentration camp during World War II, they could be referred to as a prisoner, but many of them, if they survived, are referred to as concentration camp survivors. So that could be a search term there. But I'm using these three for my demonstration. The other thing I want to do, always limit yourself to full text articles only and save yourself some aggravation. Click search, and I got 7 results for this one. I look down the results. Often you can't tell very much from the titles what's going on in here, but the second one here, the title of the article is Witness and Victim. This looks like it could be about a specific individual. The way I'm going to find out is to click on the title and go to a full record for the article and look for this. Before you go to the full text, look for this abstract. That's a 1-paragraph summary of the article, and if I look over that quickly, I can tell that yes, in fact, this article is the story of a specific individual who was in a Japanese internment camp in 1942. So this is something that could very well work for me. Now I'm going to go to the full text. You'll probably want to have a look at that first and make sure, because sometimes these articles are very tiny and don't tell you very much. But as I scroll down this one, it looks like, yeah, there's plenty of stuff in here, and I can probably get enough information here to use this as the groundwork for my poem. Let me go back to the results list for a second and give you one additional tip before I sign off. If you have found an article that looks like it might work, but you want to see what else is out there and maybe do a smarter search, have a look in the on the results list in the short record. It lists the subjects that were assigned to this particular article. Now, any article that's on a related subject is going to be given the same subject. So if you, for instance, I used internment camp as my search term, but it looks like the preferred subject here is concentration camps. So if I went back and changed my search terms and put concentration camps in instead of internment camps, I would probably get more and more relevant results. And then here's Japanese Americans, prisoners of war. But that's a good tip. So look at the subjects and see if you can come up with some search terms that might be better than the ones that you originally found or used. So that's about it. Let me know if you run into trouble or need some more help, and good luck.